Here's and now, this be Ali G. Back in the year 20,000, me was given my own show and me became well famous. Me life, it became full of the trappings of sobriety. Me didn't know who to trust and started suspecting everyone and becoming paranormal. Me was becoming obsessed with fame and losing sight of the things that really matter in life, like money, bitches and drugs. The low point was when me Julie sat me down one day and said, "You is changing. Me don't know the new you." I told her to off and started boning a much fitter girl from the X Factor called Kiara, quarter-finalist. After 2 months, me realized that me had made the worst mistake of my life. Me had forgotten to use a Connie with her. And when she wouldn't agree to flash it, me decided to do the right thing and go back to me Julie. But there is a happy ending to this. 3 weeks later, Kiara had a miscarriage. Booyakasha. Enjoy this show. Away and I say Bangarang Jamrock.
Keep it real. I has come here to Cannes, that is in France, which is where the biggest pricks from all around the world come to sell their films. And I is gonna try and raise 300 million squid for a little idea I have. Piece of peace. West Side. The film is called Buka.
Buka. Okay.
Do you like the title?
What does that mean?
Buka is like the sound of when you shoot someone. Buka. This is going to be a film that doesn't run away from the real issues of violence and drugs. This is going to glamorize drugs and violence.
It's going to glamorize them?
For real.
Real.
How much money you need?
Well, and I ain't going to bullshit you and say, you know, a fake figure. I ain't going to undersell it or whatever, but we is looking at 400 mil.
$400 million?
We is looking at a whole load of special effects and all that kind of thing.
Ah.
Is there room in here?
Yeah, there is now.
I won't be
Is there room for about 5 of us? Is there room for about 5 of us?
No. Next one.
What? Is there room? Is there room for about 5 of us?
Let's look at the tape, see what you got.
Okay, should we go in the other room and look at the tape?
1, 2, 3, 4, back for peace, so in the back to preach slow, that there's an ego, preach slow, that there's an
Ali G, that's me.
It ain't no joke, but
These are girls that I know, we can use them, we can chuck them out.
Okay, this is 2 girls. Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
Thank you.
As long as it's not just completely thrown in. You probably need to show some more skin.
Yeah, we need, well, we'll get, I was trying to get boobs out, but she wasn't doing it.
Well, you'll have to find someone who will.
No, we'll do that. No worries.
Come on.
I was actually that one.
Come on, girl.
No, we're gonna do the actual thing in Jamaica. We didn't have the money to fly out to Jamaica.
Who is here in Jamaica, which is where I am. And
Not exactly sure, like, story here, you know, it's kind of...
This is in Jamaica, this bit. This is, I ain't using bullets there, I'm doing that noise with my mouth. This is bird. We'll get her with her bra off.
Try using that now. I still love you, girl.
Does he want to do the film?
Who?
You.
Do I? Right now? I'd like to see the full script before I commit to it, yes.
Is he getting out the cash?
I'll take cash. No, I'm not giving out the cash.
Okay, listen, there's one other film that I've got. It's called The Crown. The story is this. Some terrorists has got into England and they stuck a grenade up the Queen's vag.
Well, that's really, the Queen's not going to like that one very much.
I don't think it has to be upper fanny, but I think just having her held hostage and have a threat on her would show great
So where would you stick the grenade? And Ali has got 48 hours to get it out. Well, thanks a lot. It's been a real pleasure to meet you.
You're a nice young man.
Wicked.
You got some good ideas, and I wish you all the best in the business.
All right, well, let's do some business.
And let's talk as soon as I read the
Okay,
screenplay,
wicked.
okay?
Let's do business.
Dziękuję, jak się masz? Hello, I like you. Everybody say, Mad Dog and English gentlemen go dance in the midnight sun. But why? I come to England to find what make English gentlemen. Dziękuję.
Hello?
Borak, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Very nice to see you. If men come in here with many bodyguard, rich, with beautiful lady, with chef pussy, with dogs, you will serve him?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Here we... I would do that, 44, and then I'd say to you...
What are you doing?
I'm measuring your leg.
No.
And then I measure...
What do you do?
We measure your leg.
You try to touch...
I don't try to do anything. All I do is measure your leg.
You are not homosexual.
Sorry?
You're not
I don't think so, but you better ask my wife.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I think suddenly you touch...
No problem.
No problem. Please,
No
you can
problem.
touch. Dziękuję. To be an English gentleman, I need an English lady. This way I made Mrs. Haskell, who teach me how to flirt, so that I can do a sex with English girl. Who come to learn the flirt?
Well, people like you. That's right, yes. You see, I just had to do that and you went flirty.
Yes, I like.
When you meet somebody, you have to look around at them and ask them and think about something you can compliment them on. So if you look at me now, think about something you like about me and just say...
You have nice tits. Tits. Why you laugh? Tits.
Yeah, tits. Nice tits. Is that the kind of compliment you would give to somebody? Flirting is a prelude to meeting somebody.
Yes. What is a man prelude?
A beginning. It's a beginning. It's a way of connecting with somebody so that you can meet them and decide whether they're somebody you want to spend more time with.
So after how many minutes can I say, hello, do you want to do with a sex, please?
Hey,
hello,
nice to meet you, my friend. My pleasure.
Very nice to meet you. You have a gentleman club.
Yes. Now, the idea of my gentleman's club has a different connotation.
In Kazakhstan, we have a club where you go, you have other men, they come with friends, they watch, they talk, they do business, they watch porno with a man and a woman. We see one with a shaved pussy. Very exciting to see. Is something. Why you laugh? Why you laugh? Why you laugh? You laugh at me. I'm a twit. And this
jacuzzi.
It from
That's
here. It is fantastic. And what is you have with a girl?
Of course.
What is the most number of people you have?
In this one? 4 is comfortable, 6 is a crowd.
Now I go to see English club.
Hello.
How do you do?
Very nice.
Mike Ebbett, I'm the
But
the club secretary of the Naval and Military Club.
hello.
This is the library.
It's very beautiful room. Do you ever throw out member?
It has been known to happen, yes.
If a man get very drink and do dirt,
Oh, no, I don't think we'd allow that at all. No.
you throw out.
Yes.
And what if a man wants to make love to a man's bottom? You throw him out?
We certainly don't approve of that at all.
We think he's wrong.
Yes.
Maybe he's primitive.
We do as well. It's homosexuality is not encouraged in the club.
So gentleman is not homosexual?
Definitely not.
Hello.
Hello. It's nice to meet you.
And you?
And you have been to Stringfellow Club?
No.
It is fun because you have a woman with a big, how you say...
Mammary glands.
Mama.
Mammary glands is the word you're looking for.
Or breasts.
Breasts. Breasts, like it, tits.
Tits. Yes, not a gentleman's word.
They have a girl there, stand like this.
Right.
I'm sure you have them in Kazakhstan as well.
We have, but they stand like this, you know.
Well, you mustn't wrestle them so much.
Yes.
Clearly, you've made them
But
drop.
the Tajik girl is very big.
Oh, so you like
The
those?
Tajik, but Uzbeki, tiny.
Well, you see, horses for courses.
No, we do not do with a
that's where we
horse.
must go.
We do not like with a horse.
No, I don't think. No.
It's an expression. It simply
Yes.
means that some people like one sort of thing, some people like
I
another.
do
That's
not
all.
like
English idiom.
people who like an animal to make love is a sick.
Yes, I think
Is
you're
a-
right.
No, very
sick
what you
and-
meant.
Listen here, I has got none other than me main man, Sir Rhodes Boyson, in the house, because we is talking about the education thing. Let's talk about the discipline. Do you think, Sir Rhodes, there is enough discipline in school?
I think there's slightly less than there should be.
Do you believe kids should be caned?
I do. I have
You
caned them in the
do?
pro. I do.
Wicked, man.
I am.
You believe kids should be caned even in school?
Even in school.
Do you not think, Sir Rhodes, if you get caned in school, you can't concentrate as well? Because a lot of people out there say that if you're getting caned.
Well, I was caned in a time, and I've concentrated all my life.
You
on
were
that.
caned. Respect, man.
From that, it's the...
Respect.
From there, yeah, so I mean, it was it. I mean, it shouldn't be done evil, and it shouldn't be done badly. But
You've got to have good stuff.
You have to have rules in life.
You have to have good cane.
You have to have a good cane.
Do you think porn stars should teach sex education in school?
No.
Why not?
Because I do not respect porn stars, as you say.
But they has more boning experience than anyone else.
Oh, yeah, but it's not the experience that I want for our country.
But someone who has had a forehead or whatever will know how to cope with any situation.
Well, some of these situations I wouldn't put myself in for the beginning.
For real, me feeling that, Sir Rhodes. Me feeling that so strong. Do you think there should be mixed schools?
I think there should be a choice for parents and the pupils themselves.
Do you not think, though, if you have mixed schools, all the boys will spend all their time chasing math and all the girls will spend all their time just preparing their math?
No. I think that if the school is running properly, if they're in well control of that school, that it's right.
But me got an A+ in Punani, but me failed me exams. Because me was so into the chasing the bit of beaver.
Well, you'll have to... That's your fault. I think overall, single-sex schools work better than mixed schools.
But don't you think single-sex girls' schools, they just breed, you know, people who drink from the fairy cup?
Well, never having drunk from the fairy cup, I don't know what the liquor is in it. But
you know, Sir Rhodes, you know.
But
you know, them girls that is drinking from the furry cup, that like to eat from the bushy plate. You know what he's getting at?
Yes, I know what you're getting at.
You is rocking Sir Rhodes, Bison in the house. Booker. Wicked. You was the man. I wish you was my teacher with them years ago, and I wouldn't have turned out like this.
Booyakasha! Booyakasha! Charity is well important, innit? 10 years ago, when me was on telly earning 200 quid a week, me would give back by going to disadvantaged parts of town and boning as many girls as me could. Me didn't discriminate against who would get me charity. The mentally ill, the slightly overweight, refugees, nice. But me drew the line at the physically spasticated. Another thing me done for charity was something called comic relief. Check it out.
Big it up for none other than Victoria and David Beckham. Now, Scary, is you comfy? Beckham, what about you?
Huh?
Now, where did you two meet?
We met at the football.
Beckham, was you into the Spice Girls beforehand?
No, but I was into Posh.
Had you already seen a picture of her and knocked one out? That's a yes, isn't it? Come on, what about that picture of her in the black catsuit and the boots that come up well high? Apparently in that video, if you freeze frame it, you can actually see a tiny bit of camel toe. Ain't that right?
I can see.
Yeah, that's more like a camel hoof, girl. Now, it must be amazing going out with a Spice Girl. But in an ideal world, and no disrespect to your bitch, in an ideal world, wouldn't you rather be with Baby? So how many of the Spice Girls turned you down before you went for You went for Scary first, what?
No, just this one.
Now, does you go to watch him play football?
Yeah, I do, whenever I can, because Brooklyn loves going to watch him, so as much as we can.
Me heard there is an insulting song that they sing about you. As you heard it, what is the words?
They say, Posh Spice.
That you take it up the arse?
That's what they say.
But that ain't insulting. That is the biggest compliment you can pay to a woman. No, but seriously, does you take it up the bucket?
No, of course I don't.
Beckham, you telling me you ain't never been caught offside? Now, Beckham, do you reckon the better the footballer you is, the fitter the girl you go out with?
Obviously.
So you is the best at footy, you know. So you get Posh. So does Sporty Spice go out with someone from Scunthorpe United? You has got a little nipper. Do you reckon you was good parents?
Yeah, I do think we're good parents.
So when did you teach him to roll his first spliff?
I will never teach him that.
Why not? You should never deny your kid education. So what's he called?
Brooklyn.
All right, and how did you come up with that name?
Well, we found out that I was pregnant while I was on tour in America, and we was in Brooklyn when we found out.
So had you actually done it there?
No, we didn't do it there.
Ah, for real?
We did it in Denmark, if you really want to know.
How come you never called him Denmark? That would be a well good idea, though, what? Because if me and Julie had a kid, we'd call him Langley Village. Well, his full name would be the Bogs in the KFC in Langley Village. So tell me, does Brooklyn like your music, or is he getting a bit old for it now?
He does like music. He's really, you know, he jigs about and dances, and he's also into football as well. So it's nice. So
Respect.
He's doing a footballer with rhythm.
So tell me, is your little boy starting to put whole sentences together?
He's saying little bits and pieces, and yeah.
And what about Brooklyn? So, do you want him to grow up to be a footballer like his dad, or a singer like Mariah Carey?
Well, I'm hoping that he'll grow up to be a footballer like his dad, and I'd like to grow up and be a singer like Mariah Carey.
We've got to have a break now, because Posh is going to do a bit of breastfeeding backstage. Just out of interest, is there one going spare?
Check your layers.